baby.
Good evening, everyone. My apologies. I had like a sneezing attack or something just right now. Had to put myself on mute. Good evening, sis. I missed you so much today. Good evening, West, my teddy bear. Um, if you guys can't hear me, let me know if I sound like far away or my audio is bad. You know what time it is. It is bedtime. So I am most definitely in my bed with all three of my fans on. You guys know how I like to do it. I have hella fans in my damn room. Just let me know if it sounds like I'm going in and out, and I guess I'll turn them off. I mean, it's kind of cold here anyway. I got the air on like 60 something. Today, I won't say today was a shitty day. I'll say, like, I'm like, I'm just going to press this button and just talk. You know what I mean? Good evening, my boo boo. I knew that you would like come in here, so I didn't have to tell you that I was live. I've been sluggish today. Today was like really busy, and I don't know, I'm slightly irritated. I can't help that. When I'm slightly irritated, then that's when I want to rant. That's when I have my best rants. Boy, I thought you changed your name. Who is Boo Boo? You're Boo Boo. We all have to change our names. Sometimes, like, they get too long, too ridiculous. You're the Boo Boo. That's just the first thing that just like came to my mind or whatever to say was Boo Boo. You always so fucking technical. Legging block him. We're getting 86K yo ass. 86K his ass. For real. So now I'm Boo Boo. See, right now I'm about to 86K you right now. Don't get on my nerves. Baby, can you bring me a soda when you come home? I mean, even though technically I shouldn't, um, I don't know. I kind of want something harder. I think I might sleep better if I had something harder. But then again, I probably won't. So this is like one of those nights where you like take a hot bubbly bath in the jacuzzi tub and you pop a damn Benadryl and then drink like 2 glasses of fucking wine. Yep, that's how this night is going. Baby, I had watched our Smash or Pass today, and I was just laughing at how, like, in the beginning when I said this is our Smash or Pass, it was like the facial expressions you were making and shit. It was funny as hell. You looked like hella goofy. You looked hella goofy, and I'm mad that you said you would smash SS Sniper with. So yeah, like, and you looked really, really cute in that video. The camera was so close to me. It was hella close to my face, bro. But you looked hella cute in that video. I cheesed so fucking hard when I said that I would smash Corey. I still will. I know you will. Like you laughed so hard when I said I would smash Corey Kitchen. I was like, he's not a bad looking dude. Why you giggled so hard? You was hating. You was hella hating. It was a few like it was a few things that I was paying attention to in that live. I looked so cute too in that live. He ain't got no teeth. I mean, like he does. Just because he has that just because he has that ailment with his gums and his teeth, that doesn't mean that he does it. You know what I mean? Um, he got that fixed, and you know what I'm saying. Like on the low, the same thing is happening with me with my tumor that I have. You know, I'm gonna have to get it removed pretty soon, probably within the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna get it removed, and I'm going to have to get falsies. I'm gonna have to get some screwed in teeth in the place where I'm gonna have to get like um what did they say? What did the oral surgeon said? The oral surgeon said I'm gonna have to get like some plates, and then like they'll be able to screw down easily because the tumor basically took away the bone density from my chin, so that has to be replaced. Remember back in those days we used to fucking drink those damn twisted teas while we were on camera? That shit was so fun. That shit was so fun. It really was. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to replay that live with with current commentary. I'm clowning both of us. I'm gonna replay that live and clown both our asses. So anyway, back onto what this whole live is about. It's about a whole rant. So today I had a conversation with a coworker, and we were talking about social media and just like the presence of information on social media. We were having a really like intelligent conversation about, I won't say the effects of social media, but we were talking about um, like different ways to connect with people when you're trying to get like a certain message out. And of course, we were talking about um, you know, medical things. And I was like, oh, well, I have two people that I love watching. One is an MD and the other is a DDS. So I was like, it was so crazy when I was having this conversation because in the back of my mind, I was like, I really honestly want to tell this person that I am a social media person. But I was so afraid to do that. Like, how, hold on, my daughter wants me to do something for her. Children are always signing up for something. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you got it. You pick all that. So, anyways, I was so like, I won't say afraid. I'm gonna say I was like in a skeptical state of mind on whether I should tell this person that I'm a social media person, because like now with everything that's going on my channel, I am cleaning it up. I've had to clean it up, and it's taken a lot of time. Um, it's it's the major things that had to change, but I'm getting used to it, so far. Um, this is just like stuff that it pertains to me, not really my audience, just me. And I just was like shaky about mentioning that. Like, I watch all these things on all these different platforms, and I just want to let you know that I do this too. I'm a content creator. I upload content. I say, because like I said, I talk about so many things over here, and I do have lives that are messy. I do have lives that, full of BS. And I don't want my coworkers to like come over here and see something that isn't really truly a representation of me. I don't want them to be like, oh my God, when she's at work, she's one way. And, you know, when I came to her page, she was cussing and fussing and she was calling people names and saying this and that. And I just, no. You know what I mean? So I was like, how can I grow if I continue to do that? That's not fair to my channel. It's not fair to like you guys if I don't want to tell people that I do this. And like one thing, it's a lot of people on this app in like the ghetto sectors. They're starting to go over to Twitch. Now, if you guys know me like that, then you know my family streams over there. I don't even want to connect with people from over here, over there. I don't want to taint my audience. So, yeah, you know what I mean? And two, on top of that, like I said, it's a lot of people on this app that I do not support anymore, because of a multitude of reasons. One reason is because I was financially supporting some of these people, and I was being blocked out of their chat. I was being hidden. When you play with my motherfucking money, like, that's when real shit starts to happen. Don't play with my money. That's how I feel wholeheartedly. There may be some people on here who are looking for friendships, love, community, connection, anything on here, and they'll go hard, out there working and shit, and then give half of their paycheck to people on here. I'm not one of those people. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I was really big on not getting memberships on people's shit. If you don't have members only content, shit, since I've been monetized, I've done a members only live. And there are some specific lives that I had that were privated because they were raunchy, or I was talking shit in it, or I showed something that I shouldn't have showed, those lives are now on members only. So these are things that you will not see in my everyday lives. These are things you will only see in members only. Sis, I will take time. You guys have so many lives, great lives. May I add real satire videos? Really, sissy, do you realize how many lives you guys have? I know we have a lot of them, like 260 something, I believe. And this is what I'm saying, like, the best part of my content was when I first started. The best part when we were doing those pre-recorded videos, and it was just me and my husband talking and sipping and just doing what we do. I absolutely love that. And eventually, like I said, I will have videos like that. But I am doing like I said, pre-uploads as well. I'm going to take some of those great vids and turn them into different pre-uploads and just re-upload them or whatever. New content that new people have never seen. Well, old content that new people have never seen. Just refurbished. You know what I mean? I can get rid of, some of them and, revamp them or whatever. It's a lot of videos. It was a lot of work. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's just feeling that way. Like I don't want to connect with certain people on here. Um, that has not really worked for me like that. It seems like every time when I network and I bring someone over here, they're always on bullshit or they're messy. And I think we kind of got down to the bottom of why that was. And I think we solved that problem. I honestly do not think that will be a problem again over here, because we did change up how we do shit. You know what I mean? And like how we want to be represented. We changed it up. So I don't think that will happen um, anymore. So that's something different. So furthering into the conversation that I'm having with my coworker, I decide to say I used to. This is what I admitted to. I said I used to be a content creator. And my coworker was like, "Really? What did you do?" And I was like, "I used to go live on YouTube." And she was like, "What did you talk about?" And I was like, "All kinds of things." I was talking about messy things. I was talking about womanly things. I was talking about fashion. I started to lie after that. Like, my God. Like, I started to lie after that. Look, when you say certain things to certain groups of people, they take that shit so, like, harshly. Like, you're being disrespectful. They don't understand that some of this shit, I promise you, is the honest to God truth. When you are at work and you are professional, or when you're kicking it with your peoples and shit and you are hella professional, if you go out with them, like say it's your downtime and you're fresh. Okay, something that I used to do all the time after the shift is over. We still had like two people that we had to wait for. We still had someone who worked in x-rays that we had to wait for. And we had someone that worked in the NICU that we had to wait for another like 30 minutes to an hour before they got off. There was a bar right across the street from the hospital that I worked at, and we used to go to that bar after our shift was over. So, like, sometimes some of us, we would have too many drinks, we would get hammered, and then we got to call a car. And literally, it's right across the street from the hospital. So We leave our cars or whatever park where they were, and we just walk like right across the street. So it's so funny. You see all these people with scrubs and fucking lab coats on and shit running across the street to the bar. But that's the point of why the bar was made over there, because it was made specifically for people who worked at the hospital once they, got off, to have a drink, right? So we would just see different sides of each other. And honestly, I never wanted to like be that girl that would be talking all crazy and shit after a few drinks. Or we get the kids together and we take them to um like we have a water park. We have two water parks out here, two big ass water parks. And we go to like the water park, take the kids or whatever, or we take the kids to like the baseball field or whatever. Um, I never wanted to be the one that would just come out and say like some ghetto ass hood ratty ass shit. I'm just being honest, just being 100% honest about it. I really be forgetting. Uh, Let me not forget. So anyway, it's not like I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, because like I said, I have noticed that I say certain things, and well, look, it's my opinion. Weak ass people just can't take when a real motherfucker speaks, and it's the truth. I don't want to be hanging around the people I hang with every day, all day, and like I'm just saying certain shit to them. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in that type of position. So I need to feel out my new coworkers. This is a new atmosphere for me right now, y'all, and I need to feel out my coworkers first before I let them like come over here and listen to some of the stuff that I have to say, because I don't want that to have an effect on my relationship with them professionally. So it's like, what do I do? Like when it comes down to people in my real world, when it comes down to people in my city, when it comes down to people that, what I'm saying, I do other business with, when it comes down to people who are in the music scene out here, when it comes down to people who do special events for children out here, when it comes down to people who do outreach out here, when it comes down to like my church people, how do I introduce my channel to these kinds of people? Like, sis, I know you understand, we in a different world here. How do I like represent myself for these types of people? And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I right now I don't know how. I don't know how. I found myself so flabbergasted today, and I was just so like annoyed. So to prove, like, once I got off, I went to go visit my sons, and to prove to myself that there was more to this than just that. There was just more. I decided, like, I've been not even really paying attention to other things that's been going on YouTube in like the past 2 days, other than what I got going on. I decided to give it a try, and I decided to go see what was going on in the YouTube streets, just going everywhere, even places I stopped going to, and just listening. And I promise you, like, this is no lie. It is past 9 o'clock. What am I doing? This is no lie. When I went into certain places, I promise you, I got a headache. I instantly got a headache. I said, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. And there was one place that I went, oh my God. I struggled if I was going to even say something, but I am. There was one place I went where this lady was talking about somebody was harassing her, and I was dumbfounded. I was like, what? Wow. You feel me? Like, this person, I have had no issues with the person. Y'all know. If you know, you know who I'm talking about. But I had no issues with this person. Just out of nowhere, this person was very rude. You know what I'm saying? Very ghetto, very uncouth. When it came down to me in these spaces, I'm dropping down, enjoying myself, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Dropping down in places where I really fuck with motherfuckers. And here come this motherfucker saying stupid ass shit to me, like calling me a whore. Like, how can the motherfucking bitch who's not fucking married with a bunch of fucking kids, never was married, call my married ass a whore? I'm just lost. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So I'm a whore, but you're not, because you had children out of wedlock, probably by multiple men as well. Bitch, I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. So you're a whore too, right? You must be a whore on a different level than me, a worse one. Because at least I'm committed. You're not committed to shit. I made a commitment with God. I'm not just using that as a crutch. You feel what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. But I can deal with trolling, but it was something about what this person did that really irked me, because in real life, I was stumped on a bitch like that for real. And that's what irritated me. That don't play with me, bitch. Because in real life, you know what I'm saying? I would have ripped your ass to shreds. Your whole motherfucking equilibrium would be off from all the knots I would put on your shit. That's how I felt when this person did it. And this person didn't just do it one time. This person tried me once. And then this person continued to do it again. And then this person did it again. And I was like, I am so sick and tired. I don't understand. These bitches be on here all day. Y'all can have the pick of the litter of these niggas. Why the fuck do y'all come and bitches y'all know y'all beneath, bitches y'all know y'all can't fuck with, okay? Over a nigga. Over a nigga. And the nigga don't even be yours. The nigga don't be talking to you behind the scenes. The nigga don't fuck with you. The nigga probably would never fuck with you. You mad that the nigga fucked with me, and you calling me names because the nigga fucked with me. What a weird bitch. What a weird bitch. And I couldn't believe it. With all the mouth you got, you sitting up here talking about somebody is harassing you and you fear for your life. The shit was comical. It was comical. I was like, these people on this motherfucker is so fake. These people would not know how to make it in the real world face to face with each other. They would tear, like, you would think they would tear each other limb to limb. These people so motherfucking pussy on this goddamn app. They wouldn't do a fuck thing. And I'm just being honest with you. There's nothing that goes on this app that will make me fuck up my real life. I'm not fucking up my career for none of y'all. I'm not fucking up my home life for none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Any niggas that thought that they had a shot is because you were allowed to think that, because an avenue was made for you. You could never fuck up what I got going on. You can never fuck up my marriage. Okay? Never. A lot of these people don't get this shit. They don't work on the avenues that people like me work on. I'm just being honest with you. They don't have that swag. They don't know how to do it. So of course they're gonna, do little shit, say little shit. This is why I don't support certain people anymore. The shit just got weird as fuck. You will never catch me on this bitch crying or saying that I'm scared of no motherfucking body. Because you will never catch me slipping on here to do anything where it will fuck with me in my real life. It's just crazy as fuck. Just like now, because I learned the lesson, okay? You will never catch me. Okay, it's charging up. Never mind. You will never, ever catch me donating to any motherfucking body that doesn't appreciate my fucking support. That is gone. Those days are absolutely unequivocally over. I'm sorry. I've dedicated too much time in cash shopping people. I've dedicated too much time in getting memberships in people's shit. I've dedicated way too much time doing that shit not to have my support appreciated. There's a person right now going around in that crazy sector. This motherfucker got some fucking cash, and it wasn't even a whole bunch of cash, y'all. I'm just telling you. This woman has been able to call people all type of names and sit on everybody's panel. And I just was like, this is crazy. I don't even lick ass in my career like that. I would never do that shit on here. Not for no couple of bucks. The things that are happening on here is like, I'm mortified by it. So of course I'm afraid, because of how my page was set up at one point, to bring those type of people over here. I don't want them to see this hood rat shit. I don't want them to see this ghetto-ness. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, there's nothing wrong with cussing. We all cuss. And baby, when I do it, when I cuss, baby, I do it so, so shy. Okay? I do it so smoothly, so cute, so demure. Okay? It's just the mindset. It's shit that goes on with it that makes you look and sound crazy. Be proud of how far you've come and worked so very hard to get where you are, sissy. I'm proud of my sister. Thank you so much. I'm gonna always shine, and you know that, sis. You know that. You know we are too much alike. And I'm gonna always motherfucking shine no matter fucking what. As you could clearly see, I don't have hundreds of people over here, and I'm cool with that. I like it like that. I want to have people over here that really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to threaten my subs or beg them for anything or take their wrench from them and shit every time I get mad. That's not me. That's never been me. We had some bad apples. We had some shit that was going on over here. We had a black cloud for real though over here for a minute. And yeah, never again, not anymore. Not anymore, for sure. I feel now that I've had this talk, like, especially with you, sister, I feel a little better now about being more open about what I do. I feel a little better. I just want my shit to be clean. I just want it to be clean. I'm not offering anything that I can't deliver on. I know that a lot of people that I met on my YouTube journey, unfortunately, there are people who like mess. There are people who want to see people spread their ass cheeks on here, on camera. You know, there's people who want to do nasty things to each other while they're on live. People want to watch that. There's people on here, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's been it's been like fucking thriller on here for me. Like, I never thought I would be involved in a situation where someone was telling me that someone who was close to someone who was connected to somebody that I was connected with had an incurable disease that kills. You understand what I'm saying? And like, I don't like what type of stuff is that? You know what I'm saying? You can't explain certain shit. You know what I mean? You can't tell people, well, I'm saying the things that I'm saying and I'm doing what I'm doing because someone told me that this person got this and that. And if that person deals with that person, I don't want that person around me. Like, you know, you could tell a person that 100 times on this fucking app and motherfuckers still don't care. Well, I do. I care. Like, for real. I care. I care. I don't want anyone around me that don't have no morals, no values. That goes for my subs. Like, I want you to care about yourself. I want you to love yourself. I want you to have confidence in yourself. I just don't want no tag alongs, people who just fall in line. And no, it's enough people like that in the world. And it's because of people like that that Donald Trump was voted into the White House 2 times. It's people like that. It's the people who don't take the time out to read between the lines, read the fine print, read the room, learn something, ask for help. It's those kind of people that fuck our world up. They fuck our world up. I want to embrace the people who are different. I want to encourage people to not be like that. It's like you're a crack smoker. I want to help you get off the crack. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to help you get off the crack. And it will, as long as they don't piss you off to the point where you say, "Ho, sissy." Then know you been pissed. I've known you for 6 years. I know how you get that. Yep, call you a hoe in a minute when I'm pissed off, and then it's over right there. That's how you know you're in trouble. That is how you know. There's some cool content creators that they do content that I like, simple content, and they may not have a lot of subs or a lot of people who watch their videos, but I'm right there. Every time they do an upload, I'm right there. Like it's like giving back. There's people that I support, and like I said, they don't have a lot of subscribers. Shit. I hate using the word motion. In my personal opinion, I feel like people on this app who are content creators who use the word motion are fucking imbeciles. If you don't watch people, like I just named a few people, if you don't watch people like SS Sniper Wolf, you don't watch Corey Kenshin, you know what I'm saying? You don't watch individual people who may come on here and make pages like Miss Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta, formerly from Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you don't watch people like that, if you're not watching people who give you celebrity news and also news just around the world, people like Milagro Grams, aka Mob Radio, or Armand Wiggins, or people like that, you would see that you're calling what you have motion. Those people have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Those people go live and they have motherfucking 10K plus in their live. You do not have what the fuck you're calling motion. You need to stop, bro. I love watching this gamer named Poised. He goes live when he does certain gameplays, like the real scary ones. I love the fact like he has this girly scream. That's what he's known for, his girly scream. Do you know when that man goes live, you can't even see what the fuck you type? Okay? Do you know when I show speed goes live, you cannot see what anyone is typing? Baby, that's motion. What the fuck you niggas got is not motion. My apologies. I'm taking my Benadryl. But yeah. And this, I'm not saying this like to be a hater because when you have a difference of opinion from some people, they'll call you a hater real quick. Don't even know what the definition of a hater is. Don't even know what the definition to hate really truly is. But no, it's not on no type of hateration or anything like that. It's the truth. I mean, if you're going to give the word motion a picture, a voice, it's those people I just named. It's not people who go live and have 500 people in their fucking chat. No. There's tons of people. There's a person that goes live on here. I was actually introduced to this person from a person who does frequent the Mo 3 sector. Um, that person hooked me up with someone who talks about um, the ancestors and Aboriginal people and things like that. That person, when that person go live, that person has, every time they go live, 1.5K, 2K, 3K. Now, if you're calling three, four, 500 motion, what the hell is that? I got motion in the ocean. Shut your ass up. You do though. You got motion in the ocean. I don't watch no one but y'all, sis. I stay away from any drama, and that's how I am now. Staying the fuck away from the drama, okay? Don't be telling people my business. Don't be advertising to nobody on here. But yeah, it's like we all have our time. And I literally just said this before, like, what was that, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I said something like this yesterday. Just being so honest about it. You know, I had some, you know what I'm saying, little goof troop ass people, you know what I'm saying, some pure goofies come over here and say some shit about, you know what I'm saying, my channel. And of course I went and looked at theirs and was like, your channel worse than mine. What the fuck you talking about? My channel bigger than yours. Like, what in the world made you say what you just said? One of them wasn't even monetized. Didn't even really have a lot of content up. I was scratching my head like, what? And the other one was just so happy that he was monetized. But if you're going live one time a fucking month, bitch, you ain't making no goddamn money. So I was just confused on why you were talking about you making money. Like, how? You're spending money. See, I'm not stupid like you guys. The first goal to becoming rich, if you want to be rich or if you want to be financially sound or you want to have you have like preparedness financially, the first thing that you learn is do as the rich people do. Do as the 1% do. I hope you guys know, right? You got two you got two sayings. You got the saying of the working man. Anything that you want in life is worth working hard for. If you have to spend this, spend that. If it's something you truly want, spend it. See, that saying I don't listen to. I don't agree with that saying. Rich people don't do that. Rich people are very frugal with their money. I understand that I'm monetized. What the hell am I paying for StreamYard for? I can come on here and I can say what I want to say and even show you what I want to show you, and I don't even have to pay for this shit. Why would I pay for it? Well, right now, why would I pay for it? Eventually, I will. But once I start seeing a positive revenue, then I will have no problem paying for StreamYard. You know why? Because it's like a job and it's like getting a uniform for a job. It's like as if I need to go get some new scrubs. I need to get some new shoes, Crocs or whatever. It's like I need equipment. You know what I mean? When you work in a private practice, you have to, you have a budget and you have to spend money on equipment and shit. It's like that. I'm going to need an electric machine that does vitals. Yes, I'm also going to have to spend money on things like a cuff and a stethoscope so that I can take a person's blood pressure, the manual way, the right way, the way that we are taught in school. So, I mean, you have to spend money on these things, but you have the practice. So, when you spend that money, it goes into the business and you have an output. Right now, I don't have an output. So, what the fuck am I paying for StreamYard for? See, you got to think smarter. Some of these people will lead you blindly. They will tell you that that's not smart. They will tell you that you should pay for StreamYard. Why? So I can have some dancing shit behind me while I'm talking? That's dumb to me. That's super dumb to me. I'm gonna swim in your ocean. Definitely, sis. Definitely. Your channel is way better than some of these I've seen. Y'all been on here since, June the 1st, 2022. Absolutely. But, that's because your palette for content is different than a lot of these people. These people want to hear females call each other bitches and hoes. And oh my God, listen to me, okay? I am a grown ass woman with 5 children of my own. I got a 25-year-old, y'all. Listen, I could not say that P word, C word, whatever. Do you know why I am able to say those words now? I'm talking about the cooch word. I'm telling you, ask Kevin. He will tell you, oh, I did not like saying that word. Oh my God. I still cannot cuss around my mother. I can't. I will if I'm telling her a story and it's really good and it's juicy, I'll say a few cuss words, but like certain words I just cannot say. I just cannot say. Like I cannot call anybody a hoe or a whore in front of my mother. I can say bitch. I've I can say bitch. It's man, the F word. Oh no, no! Look, here he goes right here. The F word, absolutely not. I cannot say the F word around my mother. I also cannot say the S word around my mother. Oh my God, saying shit around my mom. Oh my God. I could not say that word, Eddie. Like, I promise you, in my, on here on YouTube, they think 40 is old. Right. The 40-year-old bitch that looks better than some of you 20-something-year-old bitches out here. Yeah, we're old. But I cannot say that word. I couldn't say coochie. I couldn't say, like, I still can't say the P word. I can't say it right now. I would have to be, like, deep into a conversation or, like, mad or something for me to say that word. But I, I can't. Okay? And because, because I watched that shit for so long, I can say it now. Like, it's easier for me to say it. Like, matter of fact, I'll say a sentence where I can say it easily. Like, it's real life bitches on this motherfucker that really, like, they want to know about my coochie. These bitches on here, they're all in my pussy business. See, I can say it. Look, I said it. Yeah, those words were very dirty to me. It was real hard to say them. But I can say them now because I keep hearing that these women on this app care way too much about the shit that is in between their legs. Nigga, that is supposed to be your personal relation and the nigga that you fucking with relation. You, like, the way that y'all tell everybody about y'all crotches, I don't understand none of this shit. I don't get any of it. Dude, I came on here and saw something for the first time. It's real bitches on here that think they bad bitches selling ass. Listen to me when I tell you guys this. Listen, listen, listen. This whole flued out thing, I hope y'all know that that comes from the whole culture. If a nigga is flying you out, he is flying you out to fuck. That's it. And then he's flying your ass back home. He is not courting you. See, I still use the word courts. He's not courting you. And like there's bitches on this motherfucker. Remember, if y'all can remember, I don't want to bring it up again, but if y'all can remember, a whole bitch was trying to argue with me about that shit. She was extra happy that she got flued out, not even paying attention that he paid for your pussy. He never wanted to fuck with you. He just wanted to fuck you. Because everybody else on here fucked you. It's just crazy shit. That is not a badge of honor. That is not a badge of honor. But these bitches have so low self-esteem and they ain't got no daddies. See, I grew up in a two-parent household. They think it's a badge of honor. It be the ones selling ass that have the whole room smell. Dude, if you listen to people on here, that's what they say. Everybody smells on here. Everybody stinks. maybe it's just me, but listen, I can't fuck with it. I have over I have over 300 and something, 400 and something bottles of motherfucking Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works. Every freaking week I have to go and get you guys know they have the sale. It's everlasting. Every week I have to go and re-up. I'm getting like 4 or 5 motherfucking 6 bottles because I think it's like 3 and then you get like 3 for free or whatever. I'm getting 6 bottles every fucking week of that shit. I have so much perfume, okay? So much body fucking sprays. I got ones I don't even like. That whole Disney Princess collection, all that shit stank, okay? Except for Belle. But the yellow one, Belle, she's cool. The rest of them stank, okay? They stank. I don't like any of them. I like the old fashioned ones. You guys know I've talked about this before. There's this one. It's like let me go see what it is. It's like lemon gingerbread. That is my favorite. Oh my god, my coworker used to be like, "Oh my god, please check my vitals. I'm going into a diabetic coma because you smell so sweet." I mean, he used to say that shit every day, and I would switch up my fragrances too, and he would say that shit every day. Like, today you smell like strawberries, and I would say something cute like, "I taste like strawberries too," and he would always like, what I'm saying, rub his shoulder up against mine. I miss him. I love me some him. That was my little, that was my little essay, my little vato. But yeah, like I just find that so hard to believe that bitches is on here meeting up with people smelling like fucking ass. There's no way that's happening, dude. There's no way that's happening. Sell some of them bottles. These streets. Like, I'm sorry. I don't get that. Even if you have like, even if you have bad hygiene, like, even if you have bad hygiene, like, some good spray, it'll help a little bit until you open up your legs. You know what I mean? But like, on, come on, or until you like walk past somebody real fast. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, everybody on this bitch can't stink. Like, I'm just, what are we doing? Is it a specific place all these people are coming from, and they're all meeting up here on YouTube, so they all don't wash their ass? Do you guys know how much these content creators say this shit? Oh, people been on here all day and don't wash their ass. How the fuck do you know what the fuck they doing? I don't understand that. You can't see. You can't see. Yes, you're right, sis. He does remind me of 2INC as well. Yeah. Eddie has been like that though, even from like where we came from. He been such a goofball. He is. Nah, smell good plus fog equals consenting. I'm telling you, listen to me. Unless the woman is like on her cycle or something, or she got like shit in the crack of her ass. Listen to me, okay? If you have the right smell good, if you have the right perfume, you can hide that shit for a minute. I'm not saying permanently. I'm just saying you can hide it if you're sitting still. If you're sitting still, you can hide that shit, okay? But as soon as you get the fuck up, game over. Like, game over, okay? For real. But please, like, bitches, I know y'all not laying up with these niggas and y'all not washing y'all ass. This is impossible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I think it's bullshit. If I see Dookie, I'm entitled to compensation. Okay, wait a minute. So you're telling me that you about to get intimate with your little boo thing or whatever, and you kind of bend her over a little bit, and you see, you know what I'm saying, like some little dookie crumbs or whatever. This shit is crazy. What we talking about? You see some little dookie crumbs or whatever to crack her ass. Is that game over? Do you end like? Do you end like the situation? Are you guys not gonna like be intimate? I've been laughing all day. I feel like the back of my head tight as fuck. I really want to know. Do you like? Does that stop the? Okay, wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, baby. Okay, wait a minute. So, baby, I'm figuring you're talking about me. You're talking about if that shit over with. Oh, you saying hell no? Like we not finishing? I was about to say something. Thank God I was paying attention. Thank God I was paying attention because I really was gonna say something. You ain't finding no dookie grubs in the crack of my ass, okay? Okay, so listen to me now. Listen to me. Yes, we are. Listen to me though. Okay, you're in you're in your house, right, or her house. You know she can just take like a shower, right? She can just take a shower. Why would you leave? Like I don't understand. Why would you leave? Why would that shit be over with, babe? Why? She could just go wash her ass. Like, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It all depends. Better wash her ass. But that's what I'm saying. What if she did wash her ass, right? And she had to like do number two or whatever. And she did it like right before you came over. So, maybe she didn't wipe all that great. So when that happened, you saw it. You're not gonna give her an opportunity to like make it right. That's cold blooded. Y'all mean. Notice this. I'm not talking about hypersexual shit. We're talking about people washing their ass, which is a difference. Okay, so check this out, right? Y'all ready for this? Okay. So there's some people, right, who have certain um issues with their digestive systems. What if the person has like diverticulitis? What if the person has IBS? What if the person has like hemorrhoids to the point where they have to have surgery to remove certain flaps? Um, what if the person has something that they cannot help? And maybe they ate something that was wrong a day ago and they have a greasy stool or something. So with movement and with sweat, you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all have booties, okay? So y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't have to be a medical professional to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes things happen. Plus, like, people sweat. like maybe that person took a shower and they went to the store, maybe got some shit, maybe got some liquor or something like that, and then was on their way over to the house and they've been sitting in a fucking seat. Look, out here in Vegas, it's like 100 and fucking something right now. Shit, in Georgia, it's like 110 and shit today. So, like, what if you just sat in that car seat for like 20, 30 minutes and the crack of your ass started sweating? Right. Okay. So my thing is, what if you didn't get the opportunity to wipe your ass before? What if you niggas, y'all like to, you know what I'm saying, get the party started and start touching, feeling, and kissing and shit? What if you niggas didn't give her a chance to wipe her ass? So you mean to tell me that a little small incident like that would be like a deal breaker? You wouldn't tell her, hey, baby, you want to get in the shower or something? You know, you guys get in the shower and clean each other off and like start there. Like, I mean, the fact that you would come over to somebody's house and like not like, I don't know. Let me just leave that alone. I'm just saying. I don't think that should be a deal breaker. But I also, getting back to the original point, I don't think that's what some of these bitches is doing. They're just not going places, going to different cities and meeting up with niggas and shit, and they motherfuckers smell like fucking hog head cheese. I just do not believe that shit. I think that's a lie. Motherfuckers is lying on here, okay? She knew her ass had shit still. No, sometimes they don't. I'm just saying. Oh, hold on. Let me grab this before something bad happens to it. Sometimes people don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you that I refuse to believe that motherfuckers on here is dirty like that. And every single person that's meeting up with another person is up here smelling like a fucking big double wide garbage can. I'm not believing that. I can't believe that. That makes no sense to me. Sorry, I'm setting an alarm. Okay. I'm just not believing that, okay? It's the lies. It's when people decide to tell lies for me, okay? That's what it is for me. That most definitely is what it is for me. As a woman, I just don't understand, but hey, there are some women who they don't care. It's just hard for me to believe that these women exist and it seems that they're all on here. Because for me, that's a no go, baby. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Baby, I got sex, boo. I have to have sex. I have to have body lotion, body cream, body spray. If there's a matching perfume that goes with it, I will have that too. I blend fragrances. I mix, I match. I will literally, one of my favorite perfumes on this planet, which I refuse to tell people. I think I told you guys one life, but one of my favorite perfumes on this planet has been discontinued. You can still buy it certain places, but it is very expensive. From like its original price, it's like fucking 5, 6 times more than that, and I ain't got time for it. I mean, not for that. For if I was gonna do that, I'll buy, what I'm saying, some very expensive perfume. I There's certain things I don't like, baby. And if it gives me a hint of old lady, if it gives me a hint of white diamonds, I ain't fucking with it. And it's a lot of fragrances out right now that just gives me that hint of white diamonds. I don't like that. And I really, really don't like white musk. And there's a lot of like base that smell exactly like white musk. Like I don't like vanilla anything. Okay. If I do have vanilla sprays, but they are layered. I layer them with shit. Because I don't like vanilla anything. Okay. I don't like white musk. I don't like like sand and sably smells. Mm-mm. I'll still wear them, but like I said, they have to be layered. I have to layer shit. So I'm telling you, like I said, my favorite perfume in this entire world. I know how to make a dupe using using two perfumes, and also using two body sprays. I know how to make a dupe of it because I love it so much, and it's so hard to find. So I can make a dupe and smell somewhat like it. You like when you have an obsession with certain shit that happens. Like at one point I had this obsession with candles. Thank God I got over that. I was even making candles, okay? I have a small little obsession with like wine glasses and champagne flutes and things like that. And as you guys know, if you've been over here long enough, you know that I used to make those too. I love taking candlesticks, like these decorative candlesticks that you would find in antique shops, and removing the part where the wax would be, where the actual candle is held, and recarving it out and smoothing it out so that you could put a bulb of a wine glass or the bulb of a champagne flute inside of it. I love that. Um, oh, I had some of the most amazing decorative champagne flutes, and freshly painted, everything gorgeous. I lost them during a fucking earthquake. This was like in 2019, I believe. This was right before C19. And yeah, California had a big ass earthquake and we got an aftershock. And I ran to my damn hutch. That shit was broke. It was broke. I was so upset. I smell people every day that smell like bounce that ass. I know you do. Shit, me too. But that's different. Like, I don't know. I can't put it in the back of my mind that people would want to actually meet a person and just not smell right. Like, I'm sorry, I can't believe it. My apologies. I'm drinking my water, my enhanced water. Okay, I'm done. I think, like, I'm going to give myself a week. I'm going to give myself a week. Hold on, I did that all wrong. Oh, no, I did it right. That's what I was saying. I think I'm going to give myself a week. That gives me time to really clean up my channel. And then I'm going to feel confident enough to then tell my coworkers that I do this kind of stuff over here. I think that's what I'll do. That would make me happy. And just so that you guys know, everyone is welcome to hit my link. Just because I don't drop my link That doesn't mean that I don't want anyone to hit it. It's just, it's a habit for me not to drop it. I'm used to people not wanting to come up. And when people were coming up, it was, it was family. It was Lush Gang. Lush Gang was coming up. But anyone that comes into my lives that want to come up and have a conversation with me, any conversation, I talk about all subjects. Um, no matter what it is, I'm pretty sure I have an opinion about it. I may be slightly knowledgeable about some things. Like I said, I was very shocked that I had a conversation with a person and I really didn't know what they were talking about. But as the conversation went on, I was able to feel some points. We were talking about mathematic equations and we were talking about planets and different dimensions and different states of being, and then we talked a little bit about religion, and yeah, it was awesome. That person never came up, unfortunately. I really wish that person would have came up and we could have really gotten more in depth, but that person stayed in the chat and it was still freaking awesome. um, I'm not gonna bite you, I mean, unless you look like a taco. But anyway, you look like some food, maybe I'll bite your ass. But yeah, any ideas anyone has for subjects you want me to talk about, I'm more than open to hearing your ideas, to sharing ideas, to collabing, all that good stuff. Like I said, I those are the things that I love about this app. It's just that it's really hard to find people on your wavelength to where you can have like an interesting conversation. You can really get in depth into a subject, talk about some real issues or some shit. I could talk about some shit that's like not important. I mean, something I can really do real good that you may not know unless you really pay close attention to my channel is, y'all want to talk about some battle rap and shit like that? Oh yeah, I'll shock the hell out of you. Very knowledgeable and will get on your ass. Okay? When it comes to like the music scene and shit here, we do that. We do that. So I mean, anything, anything, even different religions. My husband and I, we study different religions. We could talk about that too. So, nothing too far away from the capabilities of the mind. You know, we won't touch. You understand what I'm saying? I feel so much better after I just had this conversation with you all. I really was like, I really was in a place where I was just like, you know, how can I do this? And I'm like slightly embarrassed. I understand that I'm a woman, but it's not like I want to talk about women's issues every time I'm live. And I don't really have a huge, like, audience of women. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's something I'm leaving for, like, my members only lives and shit. That way, you have something to look forward to if you get a membership over here. It's not going to be for everybody, damn it. I thought once I got on here and I was going to do my little rant, I thought I would get super sleepy. I watched all of my children just knock out in front of me. Okay, I have one in here in my bed right now. knocked out sleep. I just watched her. And I thought I would be like on the same accord, but no. All of a sudden, I am now energized, which is crazy. But the good thing is, I only have to wait an hour. Baby, are you still in here? Don't forget my soda. Soda is the forbidden drink. I don't want to drink it right now. I'll drink it in the morning because if I drink it right now, I'm gonna have like nightmares and shit. Um, Sometimes I just want a few sips because I can't really drink soda, but I just want a few sips sometimes. Just like I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee, but I will have a cup of coffee, and then guess what? I'll pay for that shit later. I just had like some cheesecake, and dairy isn't good with my stomach either. And then on top of that, I had a few sips of milk. I don't know why I did that. My stomach has been literally doing like circus acts ever since then. Knowing damn well I'm not supposed to be eating shit like that. My actual diet I'm supposed to be on is so fucking weird. I'm not supposed to be eating like leafy greens and citrus, and I'm not supposed to eat too many potatoes or bananas, which is weird because I love potatoes and bananas. Really odd. And then like non-dairy things. I absolutely love cheese. I will never give cheese up. Okay, never give cheese up. I love my coffee. I just can't drink it in the summer. Yeah, I'm not supposed to drink it at all. Like it does a number on me. And I'm not just talking about my stomach either. I have nightmares when I drink soda, coffee. Um, I most I most definitely never to drink grapefruit juice. I can never. I ha- like the last time I drank grapefruit juice, I was a child, and I found out as an adult that they have grapefruit juice in Sunny Delight, so I can't fuck with the Sunny D. Okay, I I absolutely hate orange juice. I don't know. I don't like it. I like apple juice, but apple juice makes me have nightmares too. It makes my stomach do flips. It makes me go back and forth to the bathroom. Like, it's just weird. Everything just messes me up. Everything doesn't agree with me. That's just like, I'm not even supposed to be eating a bunch of beans and lentils. Who the hell can't eat beans and lentils? It's just all bad. It's just super all bad. Just eat some rice and bread. And I hate sweets. When I was a child, I loved cereal. As an adult, I can't eat cereal. Can't eat it. Like, even if I was to get like some almond milk, like I do, I don't drink like regular milk. I get milk, of course, from my children. Um, but like, even with almond milk and soy milk, it still messes me up. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. You guys know I'm not from this planet. You guys know I'm not from this world. I'm from Jupiter. And you guys know I was made on the seventh day, so like it's crazy. Even almond milk just like ugh. It just makes me feel so nasty and bloated. The Sunny D is so good. No, I can't have it either. Right, like all the sugar and you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. And please, like, don't even offer me no sugar-free candies. I cannot fuck with it. But let me tell you something though. When I'm at work and I have coffee, I cannot listen. I have to. I have to put Splenda in my coffee. I have to have, if it's like a regular, like tall cup of coffee, I have to have three Splenda, two sugar. And it all depends on what the options are. If I will have some creamer, because I don't fuck with creamer either. I like my coffee black. Okay? But I have to have Splenda in my coffee. That Splenda is like it's sweeter to me than sugar. Please do not put no sugar in the raw in my shit. Them damn sugar crystals. I don't want any crystallized sugar in my shit. I don't want that, okay? When I was younger, I used to work at Starbucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. And man, 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 that might be what messed me up on coffee because I drank coffee all day, every day. My favorite was just a tall coffee with 3 pumps of hazelnut, 3 Splenda. That's what it was. No, no creamer, no nothing, just black coffee. That's what I loved to drink every day, and I would have it with um, like a cream cheese Danish, the one with the circle cream cheese in the middle. Or a croissant. I would have that every day that I would come to work. I was never my favorite frappuccino is the vanilla bean. That's my favorite. I'm sorry, no, not vanilla bean. It was vanilla bean at one point. No, just a coffee frap. Just a coffee frap, no whip. That's my favorite. I don't like caramel frappuccino, mocha frappuccino. I don't like white mochas. I don't like macchiatos. I think those are very stupid. I don't like none of that shit. Okay, and I worked at Starbucks for a minute. That was my second job. Like I was going to school. I had a first job and I had a second job. And that was one of my second jobs. And when I tell you, I was coffeeed up because of that. But at least I know how to make, coffee. I know how to aerate my milk and all that good stuff. I know how to make frappuccinos at home. Good evening, Snoopy. How are you, my love? I don't know what happened. You were supposed to have a wrench, but let me go back and see, and I'll give you your wrench. It is a beautiful. Hold on. What's today? Wednesday. It's a beautiful Wednesday night. Um, we're getting ready to retire. I just decided to do a little rant. But you always have the best, like, inspirational words for all the ladies in the sectors. And you're such a positive person. Like, we love seeing things that you write to us. You're so awesome. I hope you had a very blessed and tranquil day. We know how the middle of the week is for some of us. It's so much stuff. So little time before you get ready for the weekend. And plus, we are so close to Independence Day. We are so close to the 4th of July. Oh, sis, I forgot to tell you. So I was talking to my mom today. And I was like, Mom, are you still going to this family reunion? And she was like, Nah. She said, Your brother said they didn't want to go. So I was like, I don't want to go. And then they said, Well, if you want to go, then I'll go if you go. I was like, Oh, that's good to know because I wasn't going. Like, nah, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One of my aunts has C19 right now, and I ain't fucking with it. Like, I'm cool. And this is like her fifth or sixth time having that shit. I'm cool. I don't want to catch that. I never thank you, Jesus. Thank you for covering me in the blood. I've never had that, and I don't want it. I do not want it. Most definitely being nice to a woman, you never know what may come of it. Exactly. Do you have any clue that there's people whose days you make, like just by the kind and beautiful words that you write in the chat? Like someone could be feeling so low and they just read what you wrote and, it just changes everything. Yet, no, the family reunion is still on, but my clan being there is off. We good. Like I said, I am not trying to hang around a bunch of people and then within a couple of days I start itching, scratching, coughing and shit. No. I don't want anything from anybody. I'm very antisocial anyway. Like if I could just sit on my ass and make money like how I used to when I used to work at my first hospital ever, when I was remotely working and shit. If I could just do what I was doing, well, I can't do what I was doing because I'm more than that now. But if there was there is a way I could do telemedicine. If I could just do telemedicine from home, man, let me tell you, okay? That's what I would be doing. So that way I don't have to be around nobody coughing, sneezing, breathing all on me, hot ass breath, smelling like foot and ass. I would do that. I would straight do telemedicine. And then the crazy thing about that is I can't like I could do that from here, but I probably wouldn't. I probably would have to go into the office and do it from the office. Like, I have to, I could have like the systems put onto my desktop, like how I had it on my laptop when I used to do my remote work, um, when I was coding and billing the insurance agencies. But like, and I chose to do that. Like, I did not want to be around patients at that time. Like, and then I went from that and I started, like mostly assisting in colonoscopies, and that was a tragedy. I got pregnant, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can't be around people's stool. What type of shit is this?" Like, like, oh my god, no, I don't want to be around anybody pooping, nobody pooping. So it's been all over the place, when like almost every area, and you don't have a specialty at that time. So yeah, it's just you're everywhere. You're doing everything. But if I could do that right now, like, do you know? I wasn't even thinking about that at first. I really wasn't. Do you know how special that is? Like, if I move back home and I decide that, I could do telemedicine, oh my goodness, girl. Oh, that would be so lovely. That would be so beautiful. It's too late for me to look into that now. You know what I'm saying? But maybe, maybe one day. Because, that's really it's really a hip thing now. Telemedicine wasn't something that we were doing until C-19 happened, and now they're really pushing it with certain physicians. They're pushing telemedicine. Blessings to you, Snoopy, as well. I hope you sleep well. I hope you awake in the morning well rested and ready for a brand new day, a new fresh Thursday. These days are going by so fast, you guys. We are already in the middle of the year. It feels like just yesterday. It was New Year's Eve, and now we're in the middle of the year. All I can say is, Lord, please guide us. Guide us all the way out of July. Can we speed through that? Speed through August as well. I mean, for me, for us here, speed through September as well. Can we get some cold weather? Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. June just made me super sick of it. I don't want it anymore. Give it to somebody else. And it's a national heat wave going on. It's hot everywhere. There's no place that's cool. Everywhere is hot. Like, what's happening? Girl, you scared the hell out of me. Girl, I thought you was a ghoul, a goblin. Don't be coming in here like that. I thought everybody was asleep. You in here doing your best Michael Jackson impression. Hold on. That seemed like forever putting that code in, girl. I gotta shorten your code. The heat wave is killing him. Yes. Ooh, girl. This is like, you pressing a luck. I feel bad for anyone whose air conditioner in their car doesn't work. When you see somebody rolling in their car and it's 110, degrees outside and all their windows are rolled out, rolled down, just pray for them. I did that today. I found myself praying for a few people. Just pray. Like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you. You don't have no AC in your car. I bet you it's hot as fuck up in there. Put your car in the garage. Don't let it just sit out. I had to learn that the hard way. Don't let the seatbelt burn your ass. It is nothing like your car just out there. It's midday. It's like 1, 2 p.m. Nobody's been in the car all day. And you just so happen to need to go to the store and you get in your car, especially if you have like leather seats and shit because you got a certain type of car. And you get in that motherfucker and when you grab that seatbelt and it just burns the fuck out your thigh. Yeah, that is an awful experience. I'm up here having flashbacks. I'm reliving some shit. Just burns the hell out of you. You're trying to touch the steering wheel. Like, you got something cute on your steering wheel. Like, you got your little jewels on it and shit. You got your rhinestones. And you're not realizing that even in the sun, that that steering wheel covered in rhinestones is still hot as fuck. Like, I remember taking it off and like just having bare ass steering wheel. That shit is hot. It is hot. Like, that's how you know it's dangerous outside. When you go outside and you look at your car and you like, what the hell? And you see like a square of paint that's faded. Girl, it's so hot out here. The sun be fading the paint off your car. Make you just want to cry. Like, oh my God. It was pretty apple candy red. I have this ugly ass square patch that's brighter than the rest of it. Who did this? It's the damn, it's the damn sun. It done killed a couple people. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that happens all the time here in Vegas. All the time. So Crunchyroll, lady, I have not logged into Crunchyroll in so long, girl. I don't remember none of this shit. Children. I'm gonna try to see if I remember. Hmm, what happened? He's logged in this. What is his under? Train or unit goes out in the apartment. Oh my goodness. Out here, Snoopy, it is treacherous out here. You're not waiting a week out here. You're waiting almost a month out here. If you live in an apartment complex, oh my God, that is the number one thing, literally from, I'm going to say February. And February is still kind of winter. So out here in February, they have work orders for air conditioning repairs or replacements from up to there. You have to call maintenance and cuss they asses the hell out just to get somebody to come in enough time. I remember when I lived in an apartment and my AC went out in the middle of summer. It was like middle July, end of July. And they were like, it's so many people in your building that need, their air conditioner replaced. I was sitting up there for 3 days, okay, and that was good enough for me. I was like, you motherfuckers think y'all finna get this rent? I don't think so. I'm gonna I'm gonna pass away in here. I went and I got my family a hotel room, and we stayed. It still took a week after that. I stayed in that hotel room for a whole week, and trust, they took that shit off my rent. I was not playing. I was ready to go to court over that shit. I was like, oh no, it's too hot in here. Y'all, you guys are like 110 degrees outside, inside of an apartment with no AC turns into 130 very quickly. Okay, like Death Valley don't even get like that. These people is crazy out here. They should be ready for that type of stuff. Why don't you guys try to service people's ACs? Come around, you know, like in February and service the ACs to see whose is gonna break down and whose is gonna perform well. Just keep it on a list so that you know if they call you in June and something's wrong with their AC, you know why? Because you went and you serviced it. These people out here, they don't give a damn. Even if you're in a high rise condo, okay, I lived in a high rise condo. It's the same fucking shit. Trying to get maintenance, like your toilet won't flush, and you want to have maintenance come, and it's days. It's ridiculous. Mommy, I don't know what account he has, but like, do I need to make a new one or something, or it? Okay, you know what? Never mind. This is so old. It's mine. Hold on, let me see. It is what? It isn't that. Hold on. Maybe it's this. Cause this is so old. I promise you. Okay, so let's just do the good old. I forgot my password. I know you're still here. You know how these children are. They want you to do so much. I don't know why is it not allowing me to reset the password, or maybe it is. Hold on, let me see. Wait a minute, you gotta tell me. Um, Come here, you gotta tell me this. Let me see. What? What? Here. Oh my goodness! Now she wants me to play. Go find the login. Mommy, can you wait until I? Can you wait until I like get off the live? I'm like almost done. What? Oh my goodness. Children, this is what they do. There was something because she's going to make. Mhm. Where's my top? Did I have it? Oh, okay. She is really. And hold on. I know that's not it. Let me see. Really? Let's see. There is something I noticed. So just give me 1 second. Oh wow. It clicked all of these. It clicked everything. This is the one right here. Oh. Okay. It's downloading right now. It was something I needed. Mhm. Okay, little one. There. I had to make a whole new one. Um, because it didn't give me the option. While I'm awaiting for this to process, and it tells me to confirm my email. I think I came up with the decision that I'm gonna still do my reels, and if need be, I will just eliminate the sections where I have certain reels that aren't accepted, just until I figure out what I can and can't play over here. So, yeah. This is gonna be crazy to try to clean up all of this, little girl. Oh my God, I just discovered something. Not even thinking, because I'm half sleepy and I'm half up. I just super, oh my God, and my baby is not here. I just super downloaded something right now. Oh my God. I just super downloaded something right now. I was under the impression that I couldn't do that. It was supposed to be stopping me. Oh, wow. This is like a whole celebration right now that I was able to download something. That Benadryl make you sleepy. Yes. This is why I take it. When it comes down like to me like relaxing and taking something for my allergies. I have really bad allergies. And they tend to get they're very bad late at night and first thing in the morning. Oh my goodness, when I wake up, it's like sometimes I can't function unless I take a Benadryl. And I can't take any other antihistamines. They just don't work for me. I've tried everything that I can take. Like I can't take shit like Allegra. I can't take that. But I have tried everything else, and there's one thing that does come close. Um, but I don't even buy those anymore. So I just buy the Benadryl. I needed it anyway for my son, for when he would break out in his hives. I needed it for that too. So it's the only thing that works for my family and myself. It's the only thing that works. I laugh at my mom when she starts talking about her Claritin a day, and I'm like, that shit doesn't do anything for me. I've taken these so long. Sometimes they don't have that effect. I've had an allergic reaction while I was intoxicated, while I was drunk, and I've taken a Benadryl, and I was straight. I was straight. So I mean, I shouldn't like. Well, first of all, I'm not speaking under medical advisement right now, anyway. But yeah, I'm just being honest. Sometimes not all medications work for everybody. Okay, medicine is trial and error. But yeah, Benadryl is the only thing that works, and it is working too. I do feel it. It has kicked in, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm still running my mouth for one reason and one reason only, and that is because literally in 18 minutes, in 18 minutes, my husband will be off. I'm literally just waiting for him. Yeah, because you know what? Once like Okay, so like I never take I never take 50. I feel like that is not necessary for me to take 50. Even when I am having a really bad reaction, I never have to take 50. Um, but because, especially during allergy season, the way that Vegas is set up, I never had these issues when I went back home. You know what I'm saying? Back home, I don't have these issues, but the way that it's set up out here, I find myself having to take 25 milligrams every 4 hours. And that works perfectly. When you get that in your system for a while, it doesn't have that effect. You don't get drowsy. You can do everything that you want to do, and you don't feel anything but just the effects of the actual Benadryl, like stopping you from sneezing, coughing, stopping your nose from running, especially for me, stopping your eyes from weeping and swelling and burning. I'll get up in the morning and my eyes are just burning. And I'll take a Benadryl, and within um, basically the time frame of how fast it works is within 20 minutes. But it takes me longer than that. It takes me maybe about an hour. And all that shit goes away. I'm good. But I hate the days when I wake up and it's in full effect. And this is why sometimes I can't even wear my eye makeup, because it's in full effect, and I'm like, ugh, everything is so fucked up. I have to put on my glasses, and next thing you know, I'm tired, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to go to work, and I'm tired. It becomes too much sometimes. I've tried other methods. I used to love Chlorotabs, but they do the same thing to me that Benadryl does. It's just, some effects aren't the same. Like, for instance, with the whole hives breakouts, it's not the same when you use Chlorotabs. But that other shit like Zyrtec, I don't like that. I don't like Zyrtec at all. No offense to Zyrtec, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I like to use something different, better than that. The other antihistamines, like the one that we would prescribe for people who are dealing with anxiety, I don't like that either. Um, the different ones are just like, nah, you know what I mean? Once you get used to something and you know it works like a charm, that's what you should stick with instead of bouncing around. Woohoo! What is it? Like 6 minutes? 6 minutes left. I feel like this is like New Year's Eve right now. Like, I gotta immediately call him and tell him I actually put something up and didn't have any problems. Well, I hope you have a very deep, beautiful, just peaceful and normal sleep that is filled with serenity. Like, either sleep and have such a nice, peaceful, vivid dream, or sleep so hard that you don't have a dream. You don't remember what the hell happened. You just wake up in the morning and just said, damn, I didn't even have a dream. That's that good ass sleep. You know what I mean? Where you just go to sleep and next thing you know, you waking up. That's that good ass little girl. come here. Come hither. Hand me that. What's Are those mine? Yes. You can put them in the case, or like were they out of the case? Oh, you just got them. Normally when I'm tired too, I do ramble. I think that's the reason why this is so easy for me to do, because I'm tired, so I'm rambling. Somebody almost got some money. Somebody almost got, you know what I'm saying, this little rack of 20s, because it was hanging out of my purse. So I could have walked anywhere. Well, this is not my purse, it's a backpack. Put it over there. It was open and shit. I'm surprised. I could have just been walking through the parking lot, going to the car, and my money just fell all on the ground, and I just blessed somebody. Okay, we are officially 3 minutes down. I love you all. Thank you so very much for joining me on this Wednesday night rant until I got sleepy. It is always a pleasure. I thank everyone for their support. Each and every one of you is why I do this. Um, we have such precious time together. I'm gonna take you guys out, you know what I'm saying? So you guys could just look at the gloss and the glitter and the beauty of my city. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See, now that I know that I can upload stuff, it is a wrap, y'all. Do y'all understand? It's a wrap. Because it wasn't letting me upload shit over here. And I just uploaded this damn video. And now the sky is the limit. Okay? Like Biggie and Puff. All right, that might have been, a little bad to say right now, but I'm just saying. Have a good night, everyone. I love you guys. Smooches. Sleep well.